Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to discuss the new moon and Sagittarius energy and pull cards to see what Spirit wants us to focus on, or at least to be on the lookout for, or how to move accordingly regarding the energy collectively, okay? I'm going to have to two-room this until I get things more set up. I'm getting there. So I've had some notes that I had taken on my laptop here, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the basics of what all it is about, and then we'll move to the room with where all the cards are at, okay? Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest as always. The new moon will be at 1 degree Sagittarius, November 23rd, 2022, at around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's like 3 minutes shy of the hour, depending on where you're at in the world. So take that time frame as it is for you, okay? New moons offer the collective a chance to reset and recharge. In this case, that's much needed after the turbulence that eclipse season had for us. Lucky for us, the Sagittarius new moon, which arrives on the 23rd, is restoring optimism and bringing it with a major vibe shift. So, yay! New moons offer the start of a new chapter and are great for introducing fresh ideas, beginning relationships, and seeing things from a different perspective. Since Sagittarius is a fire sign that champions bravery and honesty, this lunation is a beautiful time to aim and shoot for things you want. Just be sure not to make any rash decisions before weighing the potential consequences. It also presents the ideal time to do inner spiritual work, travel, and socialize. That's because new moons are a time of fresh starts, and the fire sign's brazen attitude inspires us to take risks and go after what we want. The greatest need is to always search for something. In order to feel safe, you might find that you need to have a goal, a mission, or a philosophy that gives your life meaning. With this new moon, you'll have an optimistic approach to it, and you'll believe that things will get better even if you get into trouble. So you'll feel better about what you're doing, even if it seems risky, right? No matter what your sign is, moon or otherwise, we are all honorary Sagittarians when this moon moves through that sign, okay? So we can kind of like take on and embody the energy for a time being, each and every one of us. The energy of Sagittarius is very expansive, free, and visionary. If you're normally very pragmatic or cynical, you might find that you're a little more optimistic than usual. Your mind will start considering all the possibilities of a situation rather than just focusing on the potential roadblocks. So you'll be seeing like the glass more half full than half empty, right? It will renew your sense of adventure, and you could have the desire to pick something, no matter how big or small, and just go for it. Sagittarius loves the idea of traveling and expanding their horizon. This can be something physical, like traveling to a faraway place, or taking their mind on a trip with an education pursuit. Don't be surprised if you have an urge to register for a class that you've been thinking about taking, or if you decide to book a last-minute mini vacation during this time, okay? And go for it. Why not? That sounds fun. Take pictures. Share pics. This new moon asks us to plant the seeds of optimism. This is when we allow ourselves to leave the painful parts of our past behind so we can visualize a bigger and brighter future. This idealistic outlook doesn't match the realities of everyone's life, but many people are suffering in economic, emotional, physical, and spiritual ways. It is difficult to find areas of frustration and fear inside us and in the environment around us. But this new moon sort of offers hope, right? And all the wonderful things that hope brings. Instead of seeing a situation as it is, you'll be able to imagine what your situation will be or could be, you know? The new moon is especially primed for manifestation and magic, as it's the first lunation to hit since leaving behind the chaos of an eclipse season. Taking place in the independent fire sign, this new moon's spiritual meaning calls on you to seek higher knowledge, pursue greater aspirations, and expand your perspective. This is a time to expand your horizons, take risks, and break out of that comfort zone. Staying stagnant simply isn't an option, okay? This moon has spontaneousness, loving kind of influence to it. And it's thanks to Mercury and Venus in Sag as well. You may be sprinkling some of that into your relationships and social life too, okay? Be prepared to try new things and branch out from your usual ways of thinking. Your beliefs are evolving and paradigms are shifting, so don't be afraid to let go of your past ideals. So, that said, we'll go ahead and grab some cards and we'll probably just do a little bit of everything so there'll be something for everybody, okay? We'll get some guidance and see what Spirit wants us to really focus on since it's a short period that we'll be dealing with. You usually get about 5 to 7 days shadow side, either side with moon energies. So, nothing too crazy. You probably won't want to, book a travel plan across the world unless you're already planning on doing that, right? So, got to think of simple things that we can easily at our grasp do, all right? So, we'll go ahead and pull some cards for that and see how we can take the reins of this energy for our most greatest and highest love and good, right? All right. Let me pause for a sec. We'll get all set up over there. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and read from the Moonology regarding the new moon in Sagittarius, okay? And then I'll pull from the Life Purpose Oracle, maybe a few cards from like Lenormand, just to get an idea, as well as past life, just to get some idea of the who and the what, where you could focus, right? And maybe the areas that might need some extra spontaneity and fun and optimism, okay? And then we'll pull from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters to see if there's anything in the background. Get some guidance from Ancestor Spirit Oracle, Unshakable Inner Peace, and we'll read from Foxfire as well, okay? So new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically, by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It could also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. Always expressing that gratitude, right? Bringing that positive energy. Additional meanings. You need to laugh more, so maybe humor might be something you want to bring in. This is a wonderful time to start a course of studying or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded, so be more open-minded during this time. Start a week of gratitude practice, just like counting your blessings, right? A journal, blog, or even on Facebook, or whatever social media. The teaching. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all of this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. So just remember how we manifest, right? Laws of attraction. The energy you put out comes back, and this is an excellent time because it's amplified to aim more for the optimistic, okay? So we'll go ahead and pull some cards from Lenormand, Past Life, and Life Purpose Oracle, just to get an idea of where, the who and the what of where we should be directing or paying attention to the energy at this time for us, for whomever is going to be seeing this video during the new moon in Sagittarius. Even if it's next year's new moon, okay? So if you stumble upon this video later on, this may still apply, okay? I'll keep it that open. Speaking of open-minded. So we'll get 3 cards. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the collective. All right, one more. All right. actually got, yeah, let's see here. We got 1, 2, yep, we got 3. Okay, good. So the first card out, hopefully I can, there we go, is false person. Now, this is typically a card about lying, cheating, stealing, being inauthentic, but I'm getting more of the authenticity of this card and aiming more towards flipping the script on things and just living in your own authenticity, right? Your own self-truth. You can see that? Yeah, okay, that'll do. All right. The second card, number 22, official person, a military in this deck, okay? That could be a card of pretty much any kind of official profession, right? Could go anywhere from judicial, legal, even medical, mental health, behavioral services, social work, even charitable causes, okay? Something official that works with other people specifically. So that may be an avenue that needs a little bit of extra optimism for you, okay? Number 29 breaks down to an 11 is the prison card. Now, I don't necessarily see this literally, okay? But this could also just be a card of freeing yourself, right? Doing things that are a bit more freeing, right? So if you've been in hermit mode, it's a time to come out of your little den. Stop hibernating. Come out into the world, right? It's time to be free. So let's get, I think we have space for a few. Let's do a few. I like doing that. From the Past Life Oracle. Anything else you'd like to tell us, Spirit? Other areas that we need to focus on at this time? Without shaking the table too much. All right. And one more. All right. What do we got here? First card out is the arts. So more creative pursuits, some creative expression. I think that'll look good there. Okay. And this would be a good time to focus on, this is the unrequited love. So it could just be about, how you feel in relationships, right? Like what's not working, and maybe flip it to what will work. Then you also have lessons and blessings. There you go with your gratitude, right? Think about what the universe is trying to teach you with every hardship or challenge, right? What was the lesson? That's all right. And then we have monk or nun. So this could also be just a card of study as well. Maybe you're getting more deep into your spirituality and figuring all that out. And this is a really good time to do that. Perhaps it's just also a card of more prayer, meditation, those kinds of practices that barely just fit in frame. So let's see here. Scooch this back a little bit so we can make a little bit more room. I'm going to get 2 from the Life Purpose Oracle. If I can get it to fit on screen here. There we go, that's better. All right, let's get 2 from the Life Purpose Oracle. What else does the collective need to know at this time? What areas to focus on? Areas of focus, please. Thank you. Again, with creative expression, we have artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. It will also be extremely healing. And flowers. Love it. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So maybe there's some kind of even creative pursuit with flowers. There we go. Maybe just visit more gardens too. You might, get some positivity from that, smelling the roses, right? I know it might be cold where you're at, or you might be very limited, but there's got to be some place you can go. Even an indoor sort of garden would work as well. So let's pull 1 from the Oracle, the Shapeshifter's Spirit. Space for 1 card each. And time. Please and thank you for the collective. All right. Nice. We have Snake Princess, the Serpentine Path to Power, card number 42. She is visible over there. I like that. All right. This is a different angle for me, guys. So, not used to the setup this way. I never know what cards are going to show up beautifully. 42. That may be a significant number for you too as well. That might be a good sign or synchronicity to pay attention to. About Snake Princess. Associated with the goddess, worshipped in the matriarchal cultures of Manoa, and venerated by many peoples, including the Hopi, the snake is life itself. It is the marriage of the heavens and the earth, and it symbolizes a union of masculine and feminine. So good balance, right? That might be a good way to also kind of focus on this as well if you're working on that. The snake is your spine, your DNA, and your nervous system. It is the ancient serpent Kundalini knowledge that has been denied for over 2,000 years and now returns. It may be time for you to carry a staff, a sacred tool around which the snake mother can twine and speak with you. You deserve to let this energy flow into you, for it is the ultimate energy of rebirth. It is a time for you to shed the skin of fear and conditioning, yet to use still your own wits. The snake will support your intelligence, and the goddess will support your true self-love and acknowledgement. You're about to receive knowledge of healing of ancient times, and perhaps that could be some of that education, right? I've been doing a lot of that lately. Of the beauty of what lies beneath the underworld, with all its wisdom of crystals, minerals, and ancient worlds. Speak and show who you are. You will not bite. You will grow strong. You will not poison. You will inform us all your brightness and illuminate the illuminated apple, which when opened will reveal the 5-star seeds of wisdom. Do not refuse this apple. Do not heed the fear. Transform and heal. The propaganda about the snake and the serpent goddess has led us to fear this creature and her deep, wise, ancient self, and to forgo many blessed forms of connecting with the divine and with our own DNA. And that has actually come up quite a bit in a lot of the ancient civilizations I've learned about. I mean, the snake is everywhere. Mostly it's been learning about Aztec and Mayan and even Incan, but it's also across pretty much all the North African ancient civilizations as well, and Middle Eastern, as well as, Chinese and Japanese as well. So maybe you might want to explore some of that, whichever, you feel most guided to do. The Snake Princess speaks. I am not Eve. Before there was anything at all, there I was. From me all things come, and to me all these things will return. I am the tongue of the world and the one whose eyes never shut open upon your existence. I give birth to the cosmic egg, and from that creation pours. I move in the trees, through the air, along the earth, into her depths, and through the water. I am what comes before all else, and I will speak again and again, and you will know the ancient ways and words. You say there is fear? Ah, yes. They tell a fantastic tale about me. Do they not? They tell you that I am whispering secrets that must not be told, that these deep secrets and this wise fruit are banned, and that the price of nourishing yourself with ancient wisdom is banishment, humiliation, and pain. The tale was never true. The only truth was in your belief in it. The snake and the serpent are your ancient wisdoms, your instinctual knowledge, and your belief that you, as a human being, are good enough, born innocent, and have no need of carrying this burden of sin anymore. My home is this tree of the world where all the souls flow from. Your soul is nurtured by my presence and the wisdom of this tree. Eat of our fruit. It is your soul nourishment. And do not let the fears and the lies you've been taught but be the reason you deny me. The meaning of the card. You are being healed and given guidance from the serpent goddess, who is the originator of all life. You are a keeper of the old ways. You are one who cannot flee these changes, and so must you use your power with great discrimination and precision. You have great powers of divination, and may have associations with the ancient Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi. Initially, the Pythia, or Pythoness, was the oracle of the goddess, and over time the Pythia transformed into the oracle of Apollo. But the Pythia remained the guardian of the serpentine way. It may be time to walk a labyrinth, to forego the linear, dualistic view of the world, and to begin to live in a more feminine, organic, undulating way. This is a wonderful time to learn ritual dance, to explore what skin it is you must shed, to observe the rites of ancient cultures, and to acknowledge that you too are one of the people of the serpent. This is a good and sacred thing, as these people are ancient and wise ones who are bringing back serpentine wisdom so we can bridge the gap between the deep earth and the highest of heavens again. You are also able to communicate with the dead. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, maybe? A talent of the very wise, and some say very brave. Please explore this talent if this card comes forth, as an ancestor is willing to share great knowledge with you. With this knowledge, you will be free and will regenerate the ancient secrets kept hidden too long. You are strong enough, worthy enough. Beautiful and absolutely perfect for this energy, right? All right. That is some good stuff. Love it. I even thrive with that. Absolutely, considering what I've been getting into lately. Learning. Love to learn. Always so fun. And there's a bunch of great channels on YouTube you can check out too. Some of the names of the ones I'm thinking of. A lot of mythology with regards to like mythical creatures, specifically serpentine-like or dragon-like. Raconteur, I think, is the name of one of them, as I shuffle this deck. Gosh, there's a couple others. I may have them already listed in the channels list. You might want to go check it out. If anything, I'll go ahead and drop a couple links, share a few things in the community board, okay? Let me write that down before I forget to do that. And they're all mythologies. A lot of shorts, too. All right. Sorry, I should have paused while I did that. I just didn't want to forget. Alright, one more shuffle. Spirit. Alright, what guidance do you have from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards for us today? This is by Jade Sky. It's a great deck. I love it. Ooh, beautiful. Alright, the card we have is Find Your Voice. Express yourself. Open up. Sing out. Okay. That could be part of that whole creative expression, right? But it's also how we manifest. Using our throat chakras. Find yourself, your voice. Express yourself, open up, sing out. The tradition of Mongolian throat singing reaches back to nomadic herders who took advantage of the open landscapes where sound could carry across long distances. Throat singers traveled to remote areas looking for a place to connect and sing. Some chose a spot near a river or stream, while others might prefer a mountaintop or plain land. They believe everything in nature has its own spirit and sound. A throat singer connects with a nature spirit by imitating its sound. They might reproduce the noise of an animal, running water, wind, and impressively more than one sound at a time. To channel the right energy, a throat singer strives to maintain a positive attitude and a strong soul as they sing. Singers open themselves as channels during performances for powerful connection and communication with their audience. So perhaps checking out throat singing. I know there's quite a few great ones on YouTube. And it's very meditative to listen to as well. So that may be something you want to check out. The ancestors speak. Open your throat chakra so you can sing and communicate more effectively with others. Singing is very healing. It relaxes and opens you to positive energy. Do not worry about the tone or sound of your voice. Just have fun creating sound and enjoy expressing yourself. You do not have to sing in front of anyone. You can sing in the car or at home alone or in the shower. That's what I do. But then, if you'd like to have some fun singing karaoke with your friends, go for it and enjoy. Meaning on the card. Singing is natural and everyone can do it. Notice how you feel when you sing without inhibition. Raising your voice is uplifting and it builds your core strength. This card is encouraging you to bring more song to your life. If you already sing, step it up by taking lessons, joining a choir, or going professional. If you don't usually sing very often, try to release any fears or judgment of your voice and find your melody. Harmonize with the radio, hum along with the rain, sing whenever and wherever you can until singing becomes more natural for you. Express your voice, find your sound, and share your beautiful voice with others. All right. Now I will see if we need to go a little more deep with the unshakable inner peace. We get one of those cards for us as well. Usually just what's on the card itself is enough, but we may cherry pick some meanings here. Go into it a little bit more. One, please, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. All right, the card you have is card number 37. It breaks down to a 10. 10s are endings that lead to new beginnings, right? Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. How can you detach from drama? So maybe this is just being more aware of how you can receive energy, right? We'll cherry pick a little bit from the meaning here. I know it goes into detail. Let's see here. Where are we? All right. An unseen force is working in your life right now, and it's your superpower to feel other people's emotions. So perhaps clairsentience might be something to work on. That's what I'm getting from that as well. Being an empath means you're highly sensitive to the energy of other people, places, animals, and nature. Maybe you're discovering what kind of empath you are. A lot of us actually are combinations. So you might have bits and pieces that you're trying to figure out. It is a gift to have such a compassionate heart as you are aware of other people's emotions, but it can be confusing if you don't understand this about yourself. Yeah, or be able to delineate who's who, right? Okay, so that might be something you can also put some positive energy into and focus on at this time. You know you are a natural empath if people turn to you for advice, and you tend to have a soothing effect on others when they are around you. As a highly sensitive person, you naturally want to help other people and take away their pain, but this is an important time to stop focusing on others and instead take care of yourself. You've drawn this card because many of the overwhelming feelings you've experienced are not yours. You've been picking up your energy from others and transmuting it. As an empath, this is your gift to the world. You help heal by taking on others' pains, but it harms you if you don't know how to work with your own energy. Give yourself time to rest without judging yourself. Release this pressure and instead listen to your own body. You can care for others, but first you must take care of yourself. Let's see. Questions to ask. What can I do to ground myself and my energy? How can I detach from the drama? Is this energy, emotion, feeling mine? How can I release it? Okay, that's how things you can ask for yourself. Let's see. Next time a wave of emotions comes over you, ask if it's yours or not. Is this for me to heal? If your inner voice connects with it, you will know it as an unhealed aspect of your journey. But if you don't know how it is connected, it could be picked up energy. Let your higher self respond. You may realize the energy isn't yours and perhaps belongs to someone you just passed or came in contact with. Most often, the roller coaster of emotions you are experiencing is not yours. As an empath, it is extra important to ground yourself daily, set clear boundaries, and take care of yourself first. All right. So that would be a good thing to do if you're experiencing extra sensitivity. And around this time, we're going to have that. We got holidays coming up, and people are more likely to be a little bit more stressed. You know, the weather's changing. People might be getting sick because of flu or whatever's going around. Kids just got back into school not too long ago. You know, all kinds of things happening. So, and we're going to be picking up those energies for sure. I got super drained yesterday, speaking of which, going to Walmart of all places. And there weren't that many people in Walmart, which was pretty surprising. But I still, like, after 45 minutes of being in there, I was like, I gotta go. It's just too much. I feel suffocated. And by the time I got home, I was just so tired. I ended up taking a nap and resting, and then I felt much better. And after doing some Reiki healing, sound healing, that really helped. Wow. I bounced back really quick after that. But my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Like, just everyone's energy just felt super down and heavy and dense. Just people were unhappy. I felt that more than anything. People just didn't want to be there. You know, of course, I know it's Walmart, right? Like, and for those that aren't in the United States, it's just a big store where, you know, the people that work there aren't getting paid well. You know, and typically it's like, it was also like a weekday as well. It was like middle of the day, but yeah, it was a draining experience, and I was barely in there long enough. All right, let's get one card from Foxfire the Kitsune Oracle. So you might have to find you're going to need to do that as well. So pace yourself with whatever you're doing. If you feel like going out and being spontaneous, do it in small increments. That way you don't overload yourself, okay? And make time for some recharging. All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have from the Foxfire to close this out? Please and thank you. Beautiful. All right, we have card number 18, To Dance with Joy. God, what a beautiful card. Color composition's beautiful. So blues and oranges. I'm seeing a lot of greens too. Okay. And of course that red from the new moon. So those might be good colors to work with as well. Since I'm seeing a lot of blue. 2 cards, 3 cards. All right, 18. To Dance with Joy. Here we go. You are not alone, beautiful soul, although you have felt alone so many times. When this card comes to you, seeker, you know there will be soon others who will join you, and together there will be festivities and creations, rituals that are joyous, and a sense of no longer being alone in a world where you once felt disowned. So for those that still feel stuck in that prison, right, this may be for you too. You move, and as you move, the world notices you. Your energy draws others closer to you, and they join you, attracted by the energy you radiate. As you dance the truth of your existence, it is no one else's dance, and there are no laws to it except that every step is a part of a story, and you're sharing with others, finally, more of who you are. Again, with that voice, right? Sharing with the world and just sharing your voice and the artistic and the flowers. There's so many things here. Okay, so beautiful. All right. There will be times when you are celebrated, when people remember what is important to you, when gifts are offered, and when friendship's hand is extended towards you. These are all coming towards you now, and all you need to do is allow yourself finally to be who you are amongst others. In this way, the people of your own soul tribe can find you, for they too have taken refuge in the forest of the Kitsune, and they are delighted that you too thought to hide there. And within the honesty of revealing our soul's truth, others can know us, and what was once too raw to share becomes simply the most beautiful vulnerability, the truthful, simple kind, without drama, that allows others to see their kinship in you. Beautiful. All right, guys, hopefully that helps during this time. Get some of this energy beautifully harnessed. I know I'm pacing myself as well. I'm trying to do more fun things, joyous things, things that get me out of the house, even in small increments. Granted, I probably won't be going to Walmart anytime soon, but I might try smaller stores, little mom and pops. That might be nice. These small little bits. That might be a fun thing too. Go visiting some local nurseries or gardens if you have those. Or maybe just beautiful parks that have lots of flowers and flowering plants, right? So I may have to do some videos for you guys. I may actually end up doing that. If I come across the opportunity, I will definitely do that. If I can bring my Tibetan bowl, I'll add a little sound to it as well, if I can get away with that. All right, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye.